Billie here, and today is Sunday, January 13th. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and today, or this evening rather, I'm going to be doing a star trail time lapse, and it's going to be my first one. I believe I know what I'm going to be doing. I've done star trails before, but I've never done a star trails time lapse. So anyway, I'm going to start by showing everybody what I'm doing, and I'm going to be shooting behind the scenes with a GoPro attached to a backpack so everybody can see what I'm doing behind the scenes. And like I said, I would love to information share. If anybody has any comments, constructive criticism, etc., please put them in the comments. But without further ado, let me start by showing you the app I use. Okay, first thing I do whenever I'm going to do a shoot, I never go blind. I always have to plan it a little bit. And speaking of Planet, that is my favorite app, is Planet Pro. And within Planet Pro, I do a lot of my pre-planning. What I'm on right now, if you look in the menu, and ephemeris features, I have done the sun and the moon position. And what that will give me is the sun and the moon position on the map, and the map is set up as satellite. Now I've already done the search for where I'm going to be doing my shoot. I've got my camera set up and I've got my orientation. So this is my field of view this way, and what that is north, of course. And what I'm going to be doing, I've already, like I said, searched for the city and the location, and there's an older building that's owned by the state of Colorado, and I'm going to try and do north-facing Star Trail vortex above this building because it is state-owned. And the highway is going to be behind us. You can see the highway right over here. I'm hoping that I don't get too much ambient light from there, but what I do want, and you can see down here, is there is a blue arc and a yellow arc. That's the sun is yellow, the moon is blue. And what I'm hoping is to have the quarter moon behind my shoulder as I'm shooting this way. You can see the moon is going to be coming up and going down, rising and setting behind me. And what that's going to do is light my scene. And you can also see the timeline down here. Now, right now I have it set at 3:14, just a random time, but that shows you that the moon is going to be already rising at 3:14 p.m. And as I take the timeline later and later, now I've got sunset at 4:59 p.m. The moon is almost going to be straight up. Now, what I want for my star trails is to go even later. Now, what I'll do is I have two cameras. I'm going to set up the good one with my scene when it's still light out, so I can set my focus and set my scene, and then I'm going to leave it on the tripod. And then I'm going to take my second camera and run around, do whatever photos I want to do. But anyway, you can see dark night as I scroll through the time. Doesn't start. Oops, gosh, so hard to get it right dead on. There it is, 6:36. As soon as I lift my finger, it's gone. 6:36 is dark sky or astronomical twilight, and that's when I'm going to start my series of time-lapse photos, and I'm hoping to get about 200 shots. I'll hover somewhere between 15 and 20 seconds. I have to do some test shots to see exactly what I want to dial in for the whole series. So that'll be, roughly about an hour of shots. Okay, here we are. We're almost at our shoot location. We just dropped over Kenosha Pass into South Park, and it's beautiful, and the sun is going down. So we'll have just enough time to set up our shot, catch focus, get the camera settings going, and we have a lovely dinner of Subway sandwich. Okay, here we are. We are at our location for this evening, and I checked the temperature on my little refrigerator thermometer, and it shows 10.7 or 10 degrees, roughly 10 degrees. It kind of goes up and down, but we are here before we lose all our light, to scout the location. And Dean ran ahead of me. He was tromping through a lot of snow to get here, and you can see the highway out here, which I am kind of concerned about. It's going to throw a lot of ambient light. So, and we were talking about where, oh, there's a big X on the door, where to set up cameras. I gotta get it further out. I think I want to be as close to the ground as possible so I can be aiming, shooting up and get as much sky as possible. Very snowy. I want some mountains in it. I want to be over this way, and I don't want power lines. There's a building right behind it. I don't think, the building is darker. I don't think it'll show up. Power lines do though now. We'll figure it out, and we'll get some lights, and we'll drag all our equipment out here. The truck is way back there, so it'll be far enough away to not interfere. Oh my God. Hauling equipment, and the temperature is dropping fast. Shoot. Oh crap, don't drop anything. Okay, just a trick. I have a couple of those hot things you stick on the bottom of your feet, and I'm gonna stick them to the outside of my camera, and then I have a wool buff that I'm gonna wrap around the whole thing, because we just dropped to 5 degrees and it's doing nothing but going downhill from here. Right now it is 5:05 p.m. I want to go, what did we say, 6:36 was astronomical twilight, so I want to delay an hour and 30 minutes set, and I'm doing 15-second exposures, 1 second between, infinity, and let me check live view one last time, and we're getting closer. Woohoo!